last session, the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, you fellas finally managed to arrive on the great city of Astoria back again. After sorting out the great fire of Helios from the people of the old world, whatever it is, god or titan or whatever this great creature of the old world was, apparently he had himself in for a lot of power. After meeting with Zephyros from the Four Winds, he says about you guys on how to catch Helios fire, to get it back at him. And somehow you convince the guy that apparently Tralur is for now a much better bearer, that the fire will be protected on his hands. And he tied in a promise unfolding onto the rise of his own destiny should he bear the weapons to do evil in the future. To this promise on, you guys go back onto the great city of Astoria, pass over seeing the south gate around a mile of distance, and you see the great giants over to the right side, the Cyclops to the right side as you're crossing on the mountains. As you cross in towards there, you see that the giant is just chilling there as usual. And now, with people preparing up to finally go towards the Mithral Mines, the question is, what awaits you guys in there? What exactly will you be finding on the place where once Vulcan himself forged out the weapons from for the Dragon Lords? There's a lot of things for us to answer right now, and your day grows shorter by the time. I spare you don't know exactly when will the treaty end, and there's a lot of catch-up to do. As you guys arrive on, and Tralur apparently approaches to give it a talk, you guys see that Zartos, goes in as he intended to buy a barrel of cranberry for the Cyclops in his unusual approach towards the market close to the Agra. And he will be doing that. The rest of you will be doing what? The three of you at first, since Tralur is approaching the giant. Here I know what he will be doing.
Can Bandit start like running back like a football player? Like we know how football players when like they kick the ball and like they expect something to start going back all the way back. They go all the way back to catch it. That's what Bandit's gonna do.
Sure, I guess. You're gonna use Yug as a ball or something? Because...
No, I'm just if Tralur gets punted, someone needs to catch him.
Okay.
No.
But seriously, I'll probably just stand still with my guard, with some guard, but no weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna cautiously approach with Triller, because you speaks giant.
Okay. What about Jericho? What will Jericho be doing?
1 second. There we go. Jericho's probably going to stand back, but I definitely have the bow in my hand, and I don't have an arrow out yet, but I'm definitely getting ready if something goes bad that I can't from this range do something.
Okay. How close you will be with a draw weapon is the question.
Well, I don't have it. I do have it drawn, but it's mostly just like resting in my hand. It's mostly just like it just looks like I'm just holding it.
Okay.
I don't know how far are we from the giant.
You guys spotted him a mile ago. I would say you are around 100, mostly 150 away, because Tralur already began to approach, and he was in conversation range, you know?
Yeah, and I told everybody, just, don't worry about me. You go do what you got to do. Me and Yug are going to take care of this, because I'm trying to make friends.
All right.
I definitely will stay at like 150 and just kind of lean on my bow, trying to look very like I'm just using it just to kind of lean. I'm not preparing to like attack or anything like that. At least not looking like I am. But I definitely want to keep an eye if I need to run up a few feet and fire a shot.
All right, makes sense. All right, Triller. You make your approach in towards the the Great Road. And as you see the giant, he is just chilling in on top of the hillside. You see that he looks on down below, kind of bored, really. He doesn't seem to have found anything interesting out there what the day since you come around on this morning. And he sees your approach and see, small people, scaly one,
Yeah.
I saw you before.
Yes. Yes, you have. How are you doing this day?
I good. I've been watching the road for a time now. The other ones, the horse folk, has passed around here earlier today also. They gave me some apples, and they also asked me if I would apparently go with them towards the cave. But that was about it.
That seems like a lot of work.
It does,
Okay.
right? I mean, why would I go do anything that is not sit on the mountains and watch?
See? Gotta. I want to buy you a barrel of wine.
Oh, I like wine. Is it cranberry wine?
If that's what you prefer, I will do my
Yes,
utmost to
I
get
do.
it for you. Okay.
That would be good.
Alright.
Scaly one is good. I won't eat scaly one. Unless you die. Then I will eat you.
Oh, that's cool. I'm actually, when we die, we're actually really good with a little bit of pepper.
That is good. I should add that too. Cooking is hard, you know. There was this lady up on the mountains that she began talking with me the other day. She said something about that when you put up some rocks with salt on the soup, they apparently turn into edible things.
Ooh.
I should try it out sometime.
Mm.
Or maybe I can try with human skulls. They seem more appetizing.
They can be. But only bad, like the people over here, they're kind of chill. We need these people because we're trying to do some stuff.
I like the
Eh.
people here too. I don't like the human from the furthest south farm though. Normally when I go get my goats, he tries to shoot me. I don't like when people shoot me, you know? I mean, the arrows don't hurt, but if they shower me with arrows or things like that, it can be troublesome. Having to take things out from the skin from time to time gets boring.
Tell you what, we're actually friends with the human that runs this place. We will talk to him and make sure nobody shoots you with arrows from here.
That is good. That is good. My name is Grog, or that is at least what the people here, the Smell folk, call me. I had old name among my kind, and he says something in Giant. Do you speak Giant?
Yug does, and Yug's
You
with
does.
me.
He does. Yeah,
Okay.
he's sort of just spectating in case he starts speaking giant.
Okay. What was the pronunciation for?
Yug is going to translate for me if it happens.
He's gonna translate the name for him.
You see that he speaks out in Giant, Venium. Venium means the great friend in Giant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that out. No, don't do that to me. Thank you. Venium is his giant name.
Alright. Yeah, you will relay this to.
Just want to
Killer.
check it out. No one here is Faye, right?
I mean, do robots count as Fae?
No, you wouldn't count as Faye, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so no one knows what true names can do. Very well. That's just what I wanted to check.
Oh, okay. I don't. But good to know.
Okay, that is it.
I almost made Jericho Fey, but no.
Alright, following along so we don't catch up too much on the scene. You see that he tell out his name in Giants, and then he says to the skelly one, well, you said you promised me wine. Please go get me wine.
Will do. Be back in a little while. Gotta go get the wine and take care of an errand, and then once we're ready, I'll be back.
And remember, each keg that you guys, he wouldn't know the word keg, each of the round things that you guys normally have for a party is what I drink in a few minutes, so bring more than one if you can.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, I say okay, and then I'm gonna go back to the group, and then as we go in, I'm gonna look around through the town for the few barrels of this stuff, but I'm also gonna talk to the king. I want to talk to the king.
Okay. As you guys are crossing towards the south gate, you notice what seems to be unusual figure. Like, you didn't see at least this specific race, in Historia before. You notice a half-orc, dressed out in more tribal-like clothes. You notice that apparently by the figure, it holds out strong muscles, but has a more slim bust frame and strong lad body build type. Mandy, can you present your character since you don't have an image? How you imagine like her hairstyle, that sort of stuff?
Yeah. So Alexandra is very tall. Hair pulled back. It's dark, close to black, and like a really tight, no nonsense braid. Brown eyes, green, like obviously big beefy girl.
Okay. That's what you see as you begin crossing in towards the south gate. Apparently the person is crossing on the main road towards the main area of the city. The market square, the library, the dragon shrine, that sort of thing. As you begin crossing over towards there, you see this person. Again, you did not see a half-orc until today on the city. So this is a rare sight. Do any of you interact with it?
Yeah, how tall is she, like, feet-wise?
Oh, like, I don't know, 6'8", 6'9".
Okay. Yeah, Bayonet is currently in his cloaked I don't say form because that kind of has connotations, but like he has like he's cloaked, he's hiding his true form. But Bayonet is still pretty tall, he's like 7'4" at least. But he kind of walks over and he kind of just he kind of looks at you from a distance, like not too rude, but trying to just like study you. But he's also like a weird cloaked figure that's tall, that's like easily stand out because he's like 7'4" at least, and he's very bulky. He's also completely cloaked in like black robe and such. So yeah.
All right. What about the rest of the band?
Oh, I'm just I'm telling people about what I talked to the giant with about, and telling them like, hey, if you see some cranberry wine barrels, let me know. And as he, I guess, because it's true, or as he walks by, he's just gonna be like, I haven't seen one that tall in a while, and then just keep walking.
Okay, yeah, Alexander surely would hear the comment. About the rest of you folks, as you're crossing towards the market, any other approach, any other thing?
I definitely say while we're walking past, Jericho would also take note and probably look her up and down just to see if he thinks he could beat her in a fight, but doesn't really say much.
Okay.
Gotta size up the competition.
Honestly,
I think he's larger
Yeah,
than you, bro. Taller than you.
No,
mean-
I know. I'm very aware. I'm not saying I think I can beat her. I'm saying I'm looking up and down to see what. I didn't say I thought I could beat her. I just said he checks out everybody to see if I had to fight you, how would I
Okay.
fight you?
So a lot of looks, not something you would be
I think-
unusual to, Alexandra. Over being a different race and that sort of stuff. People look at you because you're different. Exotic is a word to it, but they keep to themselves. Yes, Yug.
Yeah, I think Yug's attention would be more drawn to the cloaked figure of his party staring down someone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very well.
So he'll sort of wander over to Stardust, or intrigued at what exactly he's so focused on.
All right. You see that apparently he is looking towards the way of this tribal warrior with green skin and the description that Mandy gave over. As he's just, in cover as his usual self, to not terrify people of what he truly is. And then you guys continue over towards the Agra in the main market area, and then you see that this person take a step to the right on towards the Dragon Shrine. Where she would know that the Horn of Balmitria is. People go in and out of the shrine for their own reasons all the time, so that's not necessarily suspicious, and that's where the scene splits. As you go towards the Agra, though, you do see another thing. You see apparently an elven male that uses robes from the Academy from Mitros as you make your approach over. Apparently the person is on the Agra. He's discussing some of the philosophies of the old world with apparently some old people in the center of the square. While you arrive over and you find someone onto the right side selling up some barrels of wine. You see that among the wine in there, you notice that, yes, there are cranberry wine currently being sold. The scholar causing attention because, there is not a lot of people, specifically with the robes from the Academy, that visit the store frequently, but apparently this person calls out. The two that would know that, being from the realm, would be Jericho and Trelur. The other two have no idea. They, another guy just talking things on the market square.
So I would know that they're from the academy.
Yep. The Academy
was
of
gonna say-
Mitros.
I was gonna say Trelur would make a comment like, "Man, I think the Oracle is going a little crazy. There's a lot of new people around here."
Yeah, I don't think we should really put much faith in her anymore. Like, for I don't know how many, man. Like,
Anyway,
I don't.
but now there's a wizard here, a learned one apparently.
Baynet kind of leans over to Trelor. Trelor, what are the last two? Better not die on me.
I heard that.
You didn't hear a damn thing.
What are the last two?
Of the original party, but I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Alright.
people are going in and people are going in and out audio wise. So
Mhm.
Yeah, just making a dumb joke. But
oh yeah, I got that. But I guess do we hear what he's talking about, or is it just kind of?
Basically, the conversation would go a little bit like this. So, Atlas, feel free to, give a vibe on how your character are doing, but the conversation would be like this. You're talking to apparently a node scholar from the palace, and he is talking with you a little bit like this. Oh, you were here to research more on the people of the old world. Do you have any choirs specifically? I remember the old dwarves and the civilizations used to be on towards the mountain most of the time. We still have one great dwarf forge master over onto the south of the shrine. I believe you could find more of the people of the mountain through him.
I see. Thank you for all your help so far. I understand that I'm taking a bit of your time.
Oh, you are good, son. Don't worry on that regard. If I may inquire, why Astoria? I mean, if you want to know more of, those places, Mitros would have so much more information. Or even, I imagine maybe one of the 8 islands. Are you seeking something specific in here? Can you hear me well, Atlas? Testing 1, 2, 3. I can't hear you.
I can hear you fine. If that matters.
Yeah, you're coming fine to me too.
Progress? Yep. Apparently we lost him. Send a message.
So when he gets back,
Mhm.
and his talk is done, I guess I would relay to whoever's around me that, like, hey, that wizard there is headed in the same direction we are and could be of benefit to us. Maybe we should talk to him after we get some wine.
Sorry about that. Literally everyone in my house was screaming.
Okay.
No, if I don't feel that on a personal level.
Okay.
okay?
Everything okay? You good to continue on?
I can't. Is this mic okay for now? Because I can't go back in there. I'm outside right now.
Yeah, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, you sound
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Did you get what I said on over the mic or no?
Yeah. Well, there are many things that I'm in search for. But as of right now, I feel it is unsafe to speak of those things. Quite in a public area.
Oh, very well. Should you need more private quarters, we can visit the shrine later on. Or you can come to the library palace. I will be certainly there. You have a good day, young one. May the goddess of wisdom give you her blessings. And you see the old man make his leave over to what seems the Northway path, taking the long road towards the Palace of Astoria. You see from afar there are some people sort of sightseeing
Staring
from
at
afar. Yeah, staring at you.
Trelure is straight up, eyes focused, like pointing at him while he's telling the party, like, that guy, like, you could clearly tell that even though if he can't hear what we're saying, he could see us and know that I'm talking about him. Like, I'm not hiding any of that.
No one ever taught you how to act in public, did they, Trello?
That doesn't sound
I
quite
was
good,
raised in the mountains with people of my kind, and that's how we,
Sounds like he's
whenever
trying to
we went
order
out, people
something
tried to
like
hunt
someone.
us.
I'm starting to understand why. Don't just point at people.
I was literally raised for war, and I think I have better social skills than you.
Oh lord.
Yeah. Anyway,
He kind of does that brief scan of the area to see if there's anyone else looking at him.
Yeah, you would notice specifically the 4 of them looking like the market square. People give eyes onto the left and right, but they don't specifically stop, to give a good look at you. Apparently, they are the only ones that made notice specifically that you wear out robes, or you are a distinctive fellow in the middle there. They are the only ones that make that full stop to see you.
Pointing at me, I am going to start making. Alice is going to start making his way over.
Yes, and I'm gonna start walking when I'm within range of not a bold shout, but a hey. Like,
Wait.
Okay.
Be cool. Traylor, you hear me?
Yes.
Calm down. Calm down.
I just want to ask him some questions.
Yeah.
Okay, but you just like pointed at him randomly in the middle of somewhere. Chill. Okay, go.
Okay. Atlas, you approach out this group of fine gentlemen. What do you intend to do?
Anyone who would have heard his voice earlier notices that his voice is a bit different. Hello?
Hey.
Did you need anything?
Hey. Yes, you're from the academy, aren't you?
I would suppose. So are you pointing at me? Did you need anything?
Yes, I overheard a couple of destinations that you were, a couple of things you were interested in, and we as well are going to be heading in that direction. And I thought somebody from the academy, with your skills, we could benefit each other. We are an adventuring party, and we actually just got. Trelor's going to tell him about the old world flame that he's keeping.
Okay.
Because it's basically Trelor's way of going like, hey, look, we're not here to hurt anybody. We're not evil people. We're keeping this old world thing, and he's interested in old world things. So it's kind of like a, hey, peace offering. We could use your help, and you could use ours. What do you say? Plus, we're going to go talk to the king, and if you need to talk to him, we got it in. Plus, this is his son.
Hey. like that's not just something you just like tell everybody my business.
He just takes a step back, scratching his head.
Like really? What part of be cool do you not understand?
How is that not
so
cool?
social and so being so social and not so social at the same time?
You just don't like throw people's stuff out there, man.
And my people, that's exactly what we do. Everybody knows everything about everyone.
Look around you. We are not with your people.
You are, but not like biologically, but
Yes. We are all friends, but we are not your people.
Okay. As you guys are taking this conversation on, let me go back on towards the Dragon Shrine for Alexandra. You guys take a moment to sort out actually how to introduce your new guy to what you're being up to and your next destination. Let me get in here the song. Okay. So as you enter up the Dragon Shrine, you notice that the place holds out what seems to be draconic statues over to the right and left side about dragon legends that passed over, specifically the dragons that were hired by the dragon lords in the past. As you come into the center, you see an old priest, a young priest, apparently in front of a larger dragon statue in the middle, fully made out of bronze. He bends the knee and make a prayer to what seems to be a statue of Palmitria, the great dragon god. You see that he, as he bends over the knee, he's sort of making a short prayer. And he finishes up his prayer, and you see that these men takes himself up, move on towards your way, and say, "Welcome to the Dragon Shrine. My name is Aesop. I am one of the keepers from here. Can I help you?"
I'm Alexandra, and I'm looking for something.
What are you seeking here? Do you seek guidance?
I had a vision of a horn.
Oh, you came just in time then. You must be one of the many heroes that the Oracle had prophesied. You're here for the Horn of Balmitria.
Yes.
Very well. You may drink from the horn then. There were others. A group of 4 that talked with me previously was an large male, mostly covered out in cloaks. His secret is his own. May he share it in the future. There was a human holopaid soldier from the city of Mitros. Martial artist, traditionalist from that was accompanying them, a human male, and a scaly figure, a dragonborn, pouring out a large glaive. They were also seeking the horn, and they were the reason it's currently safe here. You may eventually cross paths together. Come, and you see that he goes over towards the second floor, and then he presents you what seems to be an ancient reliquary with old items, things from the old world. In the middle in there of the reliquary, you see a large horn, roughly 4-5 feet in length, long turn in. You see it seems to be the right horn of the dragon, and you notice that he fused this in with what seems to be some wine, and say, "Here, drink from the horn. In the next moment that you indulge out in your dreams, you will see the vision."
Yeah, I take it and I drink.
Okay. As you're drinking from the horn, you feel a slight dizziness. The flavor from the wine seems to be strong and sweet. Taking the gulp from it, you see that the sensation of the need for a slumber grows on quickly within you. Do you let the sensation flow in?
Yeah.
As you do, and you fall into on the floor, you hear out the sound of the open sea around you. You hear the sound of rafts quickly ramming through the shores of what seems to be an island from afar. As you take this moment to recognize your surroundings, you hear out the sound of galleons on to you, specifically the Horn of Almitria. You seem to be standing now with open eyes on a beautiful galley. A bright cerulean sea stretches out before you. You look down at a strange bronze device in your hands. It seems to reflect the constellation of the night sky, even though the sun seems to shine brightly overhead. The oarsman pulls the ship through the water faster than you ever thought it would be possible. You look down at the men right behind you, that apparently are the ones responsible for managing this boat. You see skeletal spectre faces. dozens of living corpses and piles of bones around the deck. And then the scene ends. As you awake, you hear out a sound to you. You hear outcries coming from battle. You feel the sensation of sand among your hands. And for a moment, you feel a close mate that you had most likely tasted on among your skin many times before. The taste of blood among your lips. You recognize from afar what seems to be a great arena. And you see a face of a very beautiful young woman, a female woman, that raises her hand to you. And then she says, "We did not finish these bastards yet. Come, sister." And you see yourself in the arena of Mithral. Those are the two things that will fold down on your destiny with the Horn of Balmitria. You see that roughly an hour after, Aesop seems to wake you, and then he says, "Are you well, my lady? Did you find what you sought in here?"
I found something.
What is that you saw, if you don't mind me asking?
There was a ship or a boat with... I don't know who was on it. And then the arena.
An arena? Well, that must be the arena of Mithral then. At least this is the only great arena in all of the island.
One of my sisters.
Sisters. Oh yes, I see from your trousers now. You must be one of the Timesian Amazons from the old islands. I'm sorry, I never truly see your people out of Mithral, and I only visited there some 10 years ago. If I may inquire, was the vision that brought you here towards the Horn, or was there any other things that you had to do here?
I only remember the horn.
Very well. I can't help you with the vision regards to the ship, but I know who can. This group that I mentioned to you before, they have connections to the king. And a poet that accompanies them, a minstrel, apparently knows a lot of things. They said that they would talk to the king and maybe her. Maybe either of them could provide you the aid you need.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, my lady. And you see that he offers the hand in case you take it, and asks you to, now that you took your business, to leave at least the reliquary. You can still keep around the shrine should you desire, but the place should only, be used and then left alone.
Right.
All right. Do you go searching about these people he mentioned, or do you go towards the palace? What are Alexandra's intentions?
Yeah, Alexandra is very one-minded, so he said find those people, and I'm gonna find those people.
Okay, very well. Give me a few minutes getting set you in, most likely, as they are moving to the palace. All right, guys.
All good.
Your turn. Keep on the talking. So Atlas asked what you wanted from him. You guys were introducing what exactly you were going to do. So continue the conversation.
Sure, Laura, you wanted to talk to him?
Yeah, I said my piece, and then everybody else started yelling at me, so I was waiting for Atlas's response.
Yeah. As the conversation goes, up to the point where it stopped, he just starts looking more and more curious and confused. There's definitely trepidation in his expression. Can I tell what he brought out is genuine?
Sure. Yeah, apparently seems should be genuine. He doesn't seem to hold out in deceptive expressions or anything.
Item that he was holding as well.
It's my halberd. It's my halberd. So. So it's not like I'm hiding my halberd. It's just there. As everybody's just sitting around being quiet, Trulur's just gonna be like, well, I mean, the offer's open. I gotta buy some wine. I gotta go find some wine. You're welcome to join. If not, you guys can talk to them if you have any other questions, because I got a mission that I gotta complete, and I'm just gonna start walking away to try and find some wine.
Okay. To the tent on the right, like a disclosure, you would find down wine, unless you're willing to roleplay to barter. It's 8 gold a keg for each wine, each barrel of wine. So feel free to make your buy.
You said 8 gold
8
a keg?
gold. Yeah, 8 gold a keg.
Let me figure out how much gold I had.
To the rest of you.
All right. Quite an interesting start.
So
any
why
case-
are we buying wine for this Cyclops?
Nice thing to do.
Would you rather the
Sure, I can
Cyclops destroy the town or get pissed?
I mean, did we think he was going to do that? I'm very confused why this happened.
I'm pretty sure we're just being nice, and that's what I thought.
I certainly hope so.
Okay.
Well, if you're offering, I ain't gonna turn down a very generous offer. Where would I meet you, and when would you be heading out?
I'm gonna set up this wine. We have to go talk to the king about some things. I mean, not role playing right now, but if the group wanted to head to the thing, because I'm literally gonna buy 21 kegs of wine.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
One of them is for us to drink.
Okay.
The rest of them, the 20 of them, are going to be sent out to the Cyclops, which is 168 gold.
I really hope that like this comes back to help us at some point, because like
I certainly hope so.
you're
Yeah,
spending
so
a
do I.
lot of gold
No.
to buy a friend.
Trelure is going to say, I'm trying to get him as a guardian of the village to help while we are not here.
Okay.
That is
mean-
the plan.
Listen, man, it's your money. You do with it what you want.
Valiant cause. A virtuous cause, at the very least.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that
In
is
any
what's
case,
Sorry, say it again, bot.
yeah, Yug's talking to the Yug looks back to the wizard
Mm-hmm.
that had a bit of a rough introduction on. I don't believe I know your name.
Customary to give your name first, but my name is Atlas.
You have to excuse me. I'm a bit of a traveler. I wouldn't have much knowledge on customs around these parts, as I should say.
That's
In any
completely
case,
fine.
I am. You may call me Yuck. Just a traveling
Oh.
cleric joined up with this wild crew here.
And I am Jericho. Don't worry about me. But so so I just want to make this clear. You are wanting to come with us because I know it was kind of awkward there.
Well, a bunch of strangers pointing you out the street, and then just offering and bringing out interesting items.
I mean,
just being a bit.
I mean, we are in strange times though, but I do apologize that we haven't been around a lot of people a lot, and I think Trilor just got excited hearing somebody talk about things that he's interested in. So, and we've also on this grand mission. So any way that can actually help us with that, we're super excited for.
Well, I'll have to inform the academy that I'm traveling with you folk just in case.
Do you think that we're gonna like kill you or something? I don't understand.
I don't. No, it's just.
Because if we wanted to kill you, we would just do it here. Like we don't really need to like make a big just lie about it. Like.
Wow, you really are unhinged.
This is how you plan on convincing them?
Oh god. This is going well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just saying, like you make it sound like you need to tell somebody that you're with us because you're afraid of what I have.
Bayonet's intervening. He just he's covering Jericho's mouth.
Oh god.
I could not find myself convinced in this situation personally.
Ignore him. He died and came back wrong.
God.
Oh god. Okay.
My name's Bayonet. Bayonet.
Can you tell none of us have charisma?
None of us has charisma.
That is about right. There's no face on this group.
This is certainly going to be interesting. There's like a very... How do I say this? He laughs, but in fear, really, of what's to come.
In fear?
I want to just be very clear, not in character, but like Jericho isn't saying this in like anger or anything like that. Like it's more of like an awkward goofiness. Like he's not like getting angry when he's saying any of this.
No, I know. That's the worst kind, though. Telling someone that they're going to kill you, but in a joking manner, like that.
No, I said we wouldn't kill you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to kill you. Like you're acting like you think we are going to, but if we did, we would do it right now. We wouldn't make some like big, grand, like
in the worst possible way.
Not
in the worst possible way.
God.
Consider me surprised. I don't see that as much of an improvement.
Yeah.
Right. I just need to tell my people where I'm going in the first place.
Yeah.
It would help if they knew that I was dead and who was responsible, but that's not the main priority.
His
All right,
name's Jericho.
all right, just trying to like set expectations and understanding.
Oh, you've definitely set the bar, my friend. You've definitely set the bar.
It'll get weirder. Don't worry.
God. Okay, well, what do you all practice? I practice the arcane arts, obviously.
I practice the arts of smashing stuff.
Familiar with that.
I'm sorry.
Cloak figure. Yeah.
Y'all hear that noise in my microphone?
No, I can't hear anything.
No, probably
Okay,
seems
good.
good.
A certain clown came downstairs and decided to vacuum at this particular time.
Stupid clown.
I used to practice a little bit of pan flute. Is that what you're asking?
Oh, I'm talking about your capabilities.
Oh, I'm a paladin.
A holy man. Okay.
If you say so.
I believe I've said before. I'm
We need
a
to-
traveling.
I'm a monk.
I'm a warrior, aka barbarian.
Where do you come from, barbarian man?
Far away.
We haven't been
Okay.
able to figure that out yet
Ah.
either.
Great way to earn one's trust. hiding your place of origin.
Sorry, I've just had a bit of encounters with the folk around here, the tribes in Oldwood. Just was wondering if you knew any of them. Never mind. But yes, I'll take you up on your offer. Better than paying someone to bring me there, honestly.
Don't worry, I'm unaffiliated with them. I'm
Alexandra,
very
you
unaffiliated
arrive
with
on
them.
scene.
Glad to surprisingly have you.
We do grow on you.
Okay. I made the. I found the wine. I got a barrel for
Awesome.
us, and I'm sending the
You
rest
just-
to the. I'm sending the rest to the Cyclops out there. With our
Okay. You see that the guy that is on the other side of the bench say, "Sir, I personally would not mind, but I truly believe to Libertas, you might want to consider a guard for, the cart.
Okay,
It's a
how
lot
about
of wine."
this? Okay, those of us here have to go and run a couple errands. If you could have the cart ready by the southern gates, we will guard the cart up to the Cyclops. We'll be ready.
You
What do
know,
you guys think?
I'm not really feeling seeing Dad today, so how about I go with the cart to the southern gate and I will sit there guarding it until we're ready to go.
Does that work for you, sir?
Why not?
Sounds good. Awesome.
All right.
I fork over the money and yeah, we're
All right, I'll go play guard to the wine.
Okay.
Oh.
On that moment, you guys notice that I would not say staring or anything, but more like, looking towards the same direction. You see that same half-orc from before, right behind you guys. Some maybe 40 feet away, Alexandra?
Mhm.
Or closer. Okay. Yeah.
Saying that we'll have a staring contest.
Oh, God. Again.
Y'all guys had enough of the staring for one day. He's gonna
Bane
approach.
does not blink. He will win.
God.
Excuse me, but the priest at the shrine said that you could help me.
With what?
Oh, hey, our good buddy. What was his name? I have to put that-
Aesop.
Aesop.
Aesop. Aesop. Oh. Aesop's giving people our number now.
He said you might be able to help me find someone who could explain a vision.
Okay.
You guys already
okay.
know sort of what the vision means.
Okay.
Is it the word
You
boat?
had
Yeah.
I think we all had a boat vision, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
yeah. We're boat in
No.
a stadium or something like that.
I don't think we had a stadium
Yeah.
one, but
The second one you guys did not see because it's the Horn of Mithral reviews the each people individual vision on as well, and since Jericho did not see the vision of the Horn of Mithral, I also missed the second part of his vision for him. So yeah, there's that as well. But I will get you in eventually.
You were busy killing me.
Yep, I was.
yeah.
But yeah, you guys already know that the ship, what the ship is specifically. So
It's
Okay.
the- Do we know the name of the ship?
I have it right here.
I mean, I know the name of the ship. I'm just wondering if I.
Yeah, you guys do.
I guess.
You guys do.
Okay, so the Ultra.
the
so
Ultros. Yep.
But what does it mean?
We're trying to figure that out too.
I guess we're supposed to find it or something. I guess I don't know. That's what I think.
Do you remember what Kira told you guys?
Something about going to the. I actually don't remember.
Okay. What she basically told you guys is that basically, by the reference of what you described, most likely that is the Ultros. You can learn more information on the Outros by talking to the King of Mithras, Acastus.
Oh, that's why we're going to talk to the king.
Yep.
So this we're in Astoria.
This is
We're in a
in
completely different city.
this is on Mitros. You guys have to talk to the King of
Okay.
Mitros, Acastus, for more information on the Outros. But yeah, the Outros, considering you are Tylean Amazon, Alexandra, you would know it's a galley that once voyaged through the entire land. It was commanded by a man called Astor Arlecander, which was basically a sort of sailor captain. He was not necessarily a pirate, but he was a very, very vile man that's basically had found his undoing across the seas with a very large sea beast. And the Ultros theoretically synced. It's what you know about the Ultros, because your people tell these legends. Now
You're
that you know
sure
the
they-
name.
Yeah. You're sure they told you Ultros?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
That ship sank a long time ago.
Maybe it's
Well,
been
maybe that
renamed.
explains the dead faces.
That's true.
Well, then it sounds like we need to not be here.
Well, we still have labors to do. We still have, like, God ordained things to do before we can head to Mitros, I think.
Yeah, we got to
Guess
go
we
to the
should do that.
forge. We got to go to the forge, who's the king's dad. So that's why we are trying to figure
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah, we should probably head. We were going to head to the Mithral Forge, I think, right?
Yep,
Yes.
that's the idea.
Didn't we need something from the king in order to?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Vulcan
Okay.
already disclosure the location. It's north, I believe. He's checking here precisely where it is, but I believe it's north. Necropolis of Tillamook. Mithril
Oh.
Forge.
Would you
one
say
of-
that Alexandra's tall for her size?
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
okay. I'm just wondering. Bayonet is still the tallest. He still stands out
Oh, God.
at like 7 foot. Yeah,
Uh,
Bayonet's a very imposing figure. He's like cloaked black figure that's like 7 feet, 7'4".
Isn't didn't
He stands out.
didn't Atlas need
DM.
to talk to the king
Yes,
about
sir.
something?
How many half orcs has Atlas seen in his travels?
In Mitros, there is one scholar in the Academy that is an half-orc. So we would note that guy, and maybe a dozen more in the entire city. Maybe a dozen more. But scholar, like one person with actual, study of the arcane, only one in the entire academy.
Okay.
So the side of Alexandria, in Amazon clothes, the traditional Tribian clothes that most likely would herd from the Amazonians, from the... Forgot the name of the fucking island. Give me a moment.
I know what it is. If that helps.
Zemir?
Sorry, say again. Indigo Islands. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Timesian Amazons from the Indigo Island is quite a sight. Like, most likely had not seen Amazons before, unless you've been to the Queen's Court. So.
No, the only places I've been is the ones I've told you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it
Interesting.
is a first sight in there.
The world's a big place.
This is just a small part of it.
Very true.
Okay,
So-
yeah, go ahead.
I would say, so what I'm hearing is we need to go to this forge.
Yes.
I guess I'm the only one that wants to go talk to the king. I thought we needed something to go to the forge from him.
We
Because-
can talk to the king, then go to the forge. I think I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Because I also thought our new friend Atlas here needed to talk to
No.
him about. Okay.
He was invited to the royal library, but that's about it. He doesn't necessarily need to talk to the king of Astoria.
Okay. Well, I do.
Well, if you're going up that way, I might as well, because I need to take a look at a few of the tomes they have there.
Wait. So, yeah, I would like Trelure would like to go speak with the king,
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
and then once that's done, we continue on our merry, gentlemanly, and ladylike way.
Okay. You guys are taking up the south gate to solve out the thing with the Cyclops as well, right?
That's on our way out. Yeah.
Okay, very well. All right. King's Palace. Let's see. Okay. You arrive in there towards the king's palace. You see again the vast house of the palace, the beautiful garden onto the outside. As you cross over on the plains, on the upper hill, you'll notice the golden palace of Mithros, white marbles across the walls. You see the paintings made by hand by some of the best artists of Astoria. As you enter up the fields, you see the guards of the royal guard of the palace stand in front onto the gate. You see that since you guys already been here quite a few times, he look at you fellas and they say, "Welcome, heroes. Does the king wait you? Do you need a annunciation?"
I don't believe we need an annunciation. What do you guys think?
This would be my first meeting with the king.
I mean,
That's true.
Bayonet looks at Jericho.
The
Jericho's
sun.
by the wine.
I'm not
Jericho's
there.
not
I'm with
here.
the wine.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
sorry, I
he's
thought
with
you
the
were probably
wine. He's not
Forgot
visiting the
that.
palace. He don't like daddy.
Yeah, we would like to talk to the king. Also, go to the royal library if possible. We've met. Don't worry. Well, we met with the king before.
Very well.
He doesn't visit with us.
The poet was seeking you fellas on before. Kira apparently has been waiting to gather more of your legends. She shall be on the fountain on the other side of the garden. And as you cross over towards the main hall, you take a left towards the dining hall. And there, along this over 100 feet wide of table almost, more than 40 places to seat, you guys arrive in the Palace of Astoria. Let me get you guys into scene. King's Palace. Most likely gonna have to delete one token.
I don't have any tokens that matters.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. Chung, chung, chung. Jericho's not there. Trelure. Yuck.
I'm everywhere.
You are.
Omnipresent.
All right. So, do I have veterans? Okay, I don't have basically anything that is not Dragon Lord's content. Let me import some stuff in here. Most likely you guys had been playing on the other server and I forgot to add stuff here. Guards, veterans, and the noble for the king. Okay. You see that the 2 guards open up the hallway for you guys. And you're free to pass.
There's a wall.
That should be a door as well. There.
There we go. Yeah.
Again,
Spooky
you
dark
see
place.
that the guards keep quiet
Yeah.
with themselves, but they notice the presence of the half-orc, you know. I think they most likely never saw in their lives before.
This is a
Spooky,
dark.
dark palace. Yeah, it's dark in the palace.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
We have like no
Wow.
vision.
Let there be light.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
where's
and-
Kira? Where's Kira?
The legendary bard Kira will be onto the fountain on the other side as you guys cross over. So here, basically.
Oh, of course.
Just need to switch out her token properly, but that's where she will be.
You're telling me that's not Kira? Kira?
No,
can't
that's
pronounce the
not
name,
Kira. You know that's not Kira. You know how she looks like.
That's the bard.
Yeah.
That's Cora.
As you guys approach, you see a female around 5'8", long brown hair, around the shoulders actually, holding out a harp to the right side. Apparently, she is hitting a few lyrics as she is writing out. In a shard in a scroll, in a blank scroll for some music as you guys arrive. As you're crossing over towards the north, you see that Kira looks to you guys and say, "Ah, heroes, you had finally arrived. Let me ask you, had you managed to do what you wanted to do in the woods? Are you
Yeah.
finally taking hands-on towards the mines, or are you going towards the tomb? On either of those, I most likely will be accompanying you."
Oh, well, we're heading towards the mines, but we just came to stop by here for some reason, for something.
Okay. What exactly you needed?
Well, we picked up 2 new companions, and they one of them was a wizard. By the looks of it, he needed something from the Royal Library. Is that correct, Atlas?
Yeah.
What's your name? I don't think I got your name.
My name is Atlas. I guess you weren't there when I said it. I'm a scholar from the academy, and I was sent here to research in your library. I needed to look at a few of your books.
I see. Well, the books are not mine, but my brother's. I personally would not mind it. I believe he would not as well. So you see that she points up towards what seems to be the pathway across on to the east over here. If you cross over there, you will see a large saloon that leads to the throne room. Pass over 2 doors after it, and you will notice a series of bookshelves along one great hall. There you find the entry to the Great Library.
Thank you so much. And then takes his leave. I did not see where you pointed. Sorry.
Here.
Okay. And then he'll just glance at everyone and then start walking there.
Do you want a short skip to the place? I can drag you there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Boom. Okay. Alexandria, you with the guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Moving you to scene. You see that as you are on the back in there, you see that Kira look at you and say, a Demitian Amazon. That is quite a sight. It has been long since I've been onto your helm. May I inquire how fares the Queen?
It's been a while since I've been home too.
Oh, I see. If you don't mind me asking, why are you on Astoria? Why so far from home, even? What do you seek to unfold on your destiny?
Had a vision. I'm searching for something I don't quite know.
What would that vision be? And where you receive such vision?
Well, I had the vision that led me here to the Horn, and now we're seeking out the Ultros, but the Ultros sank. And
Yes, that is correct. The Ultrasec sinked over a long time ago, and King Acastus is the only one who theoretically would know where that would be or where the Ultras would be nowadays. It was a man of his trust that led the Ultras to the location it was a long time ago. I believe nowadays, if someone would know, would be the owner of such ship. You eventually get there if you back around with these glorious heroes. Heroes of the prophecy, as the oracle believes. And I will gladly provide any information and support I can along the road. My name is Kira. You can simply call me a poet, if you prefer. I'm here to inscribe out the next 1,000 years of history that shall be passed around on to all the story of Tylea that most likely you will be part of. She smiles gently and then say, well, are you guys here to see my brother? Or should we move on?
I'm here for other people. I'm just here to be with them.
I believe we do need to talk to the king.
Yug would like to talk to the king? Alright. Trelur, do you have specifics to talk to the king as well? You're muted, bro. Okay, most likely not there.
Yes. Sorry, my mouse was dying. I want to talk to the king about maybe keeping the Cyclops on the good side and having him protect the village.
This is gonna need a very good pep talk, but alright. Very well. You guys see that as you cross over to the other side of the main hall, from the garden towards the dining hall, actually. Kira accompany you guys and take a seat on the other side of the table. In there, you guys see the great king of Astoria, god of war, himself, King Pytor. You guys see that Pytor seems to be drinking and having his merriful way around some plates of food, while a minstrel and sing out a tune to him. Let's put up some tavern music in here. You see that the minstrel sing on a very beautiful tune while playing out some flute to him, and the time passes on until you guys arrive, and then he says, "Heroes, thought I would not see you again until you came on back with the weapons on hands. If I may inquire, what can I help you with?"
Oh, for me personally, as you're probably well aware, there is a giant cyclops
I
right outside the
do.
village.
I'm the one who told you guys about it.
Yeah. He's actually a really good guy, and I would like to recommend that you possibly try to maintain him as some extra protection, as you had mentioned before, the fear of hordes of centaurs.
Heroes, you must be making fun of me. A spawn of the Titans, a creature with good heart. Is this true?
He's been good to us. He hasn't. We've talked with him. We got his name. My companion here, and Curlew is going to point to Yug. Yug, what was the meaning of his name? I think it was the friendly one.
The big
What was it
friend
again?
or
What the-
great friend,
I
something
actually
like
didn't
that.
forget.
The big friend
Yeah,
or
like-
great friend, something like that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna relay. I'm relaying that to the king. And really, he likes to sit up on top of that hill. You give him a couple barrels of wine, and he's happy.
Well, the production of wine is something we have in plenty down here in Astoria. I would not mind providing a few barrels a day for him to fill whatever he needs on. But that would take some approach. Would you mind to escort some of my guards along on to the way so they can relay me back any information that I need to know, as you guys, well, presenting where the creature is and where he usually stands. I know he's by the south roads, but that's about it.
We will happily escort them. We've got some. I have purchased at my own expense some wine, and if your soldiers would accompany us as we head out, we'll make the introductions, and hopefully everything goes well.
Very well. If this is such the case, I shall humbly accept your request. Please do tell for him to stop terrorizing down the farms as well.
We will relay the message.
Very well. Well, Yug,
then-
the king of Astoria, tall man around his 7'1", 7'2", is in front of you. He holds what seems to be a large, respectable bird. Green eyes, blonde hair in bird, wearing out a large chainmail made out of bronze. Bulky type of psyche, and he seems to be a cheerful person. What exactly you wanted to talk with the king of Astoria?
If it would be of no problem, Your Majesty, I was hoping to inquire about it's called Othros? What I forgot.
The Otros. As I told you,
Yeah, the Othros.
as I told the fellas here before, the Otros belong to my brother, King Acastus. I believe you can find him up in Mitros. Might take a little convincing on Chuta's let him say on the matter, as, well, the Outros was a long time ago a ship we sailed in together. If you may be so kind on to, well, be delicate on the approach, I believe you will find answers to whatever you may need. So, Yug, basically, this guy here is the King Pytor of Astoria, god of war and that sort of stuff. You guys are seeking King Acastus of the city of Mitros. That's the great capital. It's some 14 days of travel on foot from where you guys are. That's another guy entirely.
Alright. Doug's going to just make a sort of polite bow.
Mm-hmm.
The first time ever addressing you, King, before nodding and saying, "Much appreciated, Your Majesty." That's all from me.
Very well. I did not know you, or... You see he look over to the Amazon. You, over there in the back. I had not seen your kin in many years on my walls. Come here, little one. Let me take a look at you. What do you do, Alexandra?
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
Yeah, the King Pytor. He's kind of tall, 7'1", long birch, blonde birch, green eyes, bulky type male. He look at you and say, "Come here, little one. Let me take a look at you."
I think you see her jaw clench, but she steps forward.
I heard that you and your kin were being praised on by my half-sister. You are supposed to be some of the strongest women in the land. I never ever had a chance to prove that on my own. Would you mind a fair game with me? You can choose if it's a matter of physique or a matter of constitution. Drink or arm wrestling. I can owe you a favor if you desire. A favor from our king is no small matter.
I don't drink.
Very well. What do you say about the other one then? If you prefer to hunt, I'm fine with that as well.
I'd rather not waste the time of a hunt. I'll arm wrestle you.
And you see that he sort of takes the foot into the side. Brah! He put up the right arm over on top of the table, stretching it out a bit, and then say, "Here." And you see that he raises up the arm on front and wait on for you to take a seat and hand on hand to him. Okay, let me take his character sheet over. Do an athletics for me when you're ready, Mandy.
Okay.
Okay, Sidon, Luteria, Vulcan, Pytor. Athletics. Okay.
Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh, it's not sending today. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me roll here in Foundry for some reason.
What? Really?
Yeah, when I click on it, nothing happens.
Hold up.
Mm.
Let me see how midi-quo is set. Workflow.
She has
When I rolled
blue
it on, well, it didn't send it through, which it usually does. I rolled a 21.
Okay, that's good. I can check that on Beyond. That's fine.
I was like, yeah, let me make sure everything's.
Let me try to roll your character sheet. see if that pops. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It looks
rolling.
like it's just my, because it looks like my, if I did like a, no, even the saves aren't pulling up. I don't know.
Okay. I saw my mistake. I'm very sorry for it.
Okay.
I set the control to Starduster instead of you for your main character sheet. There you go.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Yeah,
Yep.
you did.
There,
Apologies.
try now. So, but I will take the
Oh,
21.
yay.
I will take the 21.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
It does
Okay,
work.
it
Okay.
does work very well.
Apologies for that.
Shoot it 20 plus the 10. Ooh, that's a disadvantage. So yeah, 19. You see that he look at you, is smirking on, and you see that he holds your arm in with a first mighty impression. You know, he grabs it firmly. And then he gives you the edge. You notice that his arms sort of go free for a moment, sliding in. Then he holds it firm. As you guys are in there, toe to toe, in that first moment. And then he says, I remember when me and my brother visited your island a long time ago. There was one of your kin that was mightier than all. And you see he tries to push back in, but then you slam his hand onto the table. Roll inside for me.
Okay.
Okay. It's very clear he let you win. And then he says, well, you won. What do you seek from King Pyder of Astoria?
I don't know.
Then think on it. You will join this fair band to take out the resources for old weapons, I believe, right? When you come back here, let me know what you desire. I can talk in with my father. Maybe if he hits the mood, he can produce something for you down in the forest that it would dignify your tribe. Thank you for allowing me to this small fun. Have a great day, Amazon.
Thank you.
You see that you guys finish it up. He comes back on, asks for the Ministral to set him in with another pinch of ale, and unless you guys talk to him, he's not replying further. He's not keeping conversation flowing, basically. Do you guys go after the Great Library for or wizard so you can pass on to him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you enter up the house, let me change tune here again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, sister?
Oh, I just was commenting. I was making noises normally, kind of like saying like, "Oh, I'm token move."
Okay. You enter up the great library of the Royal Palace, Atlas. You see what seems to be old dragonborn that holds out a set of blue robes that seems to be organizing down the place. I never seen you here before, but I noticed your clothes. A member of the Academy, I assume.
Here to research.
Research?
Yes.
What could you possibly have in here that you wouldn't have on the vast house of the 8 libraries from the Academy? What is it that you seek?
Information about many things. Things haven't been going swell, and people seem to be in a panic as of late. So I was just instructed to come here and see what I can learn, and then report back.
Very well. I may help you to the best of my ability. What exactly is that you seek?
he'll go through like
Hmm.
the different types of things he needs to research. If there was any books on the old war, or about any of the weapons that he's been hearing about recently.
Okay. The old weapons from the Dragon Lords. Let's see. That is a good question. Is there stats on the... Okay, Starduster, help me out in here. Is there any actual statistics for the Weapon of the Five in the book somewhere? Like, I know it mentions the Pythor Vulcan, you know the names of the guys. But there's actually any statistics for them. Like, I know their formats. Like, Pythor had a sword.
Pythor is a hammer, actually.
Pythor is the hammer.
Actually, magic. Pythor is a sword. It's a magic item, actually.
Okay. Where is that?
Do we? Let me pull up my sheet real quick if you don't mind me. Let me pull up the PDF. You don't mind me doing that? Do you mind if I do that?
No, sure, go for it.
Okay, I want to check with you first before I,
Great Axe. Yeah. Okay, so Pythor. Vulcan has the Warhammer. Okay, expected for the dwarf. Acastus had the spear.
Pythor.
Valen.
Pythor's hammer is on page 450.
Okay. 450, you said.
Yeah.
Site of Luteria, blah blah blah. There we go. Okay. Blade of Tyleus, the Promethean Fire. Okay, so spear, hammer, short bow. The Palladian in the side are for the Titans. The Titan's Bane. Shifus the Slaughter. Okay. The weapons are the following: a hammer, a short bow, a long sword, a long sword, Wheel of the Fortune, blah blah blah. Makahira dagger. A spear. A spear. I see 4. I'm missing 1 here. And let's say a Great Axe because that's what Pythor currently has on him. So 5 items, which originally took those forms. But as per what the legends say, since the weapons were lost to time or destroyed, by what is known, if whatever the guys are doing to, find out a way to reforge the weapons, they could take any shape. For example, if you address all the legends of the first hammer that Pythor had on his hands, do an Arcana check for me. Or history, whatever you prefer, since that's specifically on a book. Can be a history roll as well.
I'm decently good at both. 1 second.
Go for it. You good in there, Progress? Okay. Can you hear me fine? Can I give the description now, or you need a minute? Hello?
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 You're breaking,
Okay, yes.
you're breaking up a bit.
You're breaking up a bit. Progress? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess he fell. All right. Hello?
Nope.
Cutting out a lot still. Might be internet connection, but not sure where you are, if you are on open space or close to your router, but I can barely hear you. There's a lot of static coming from your mic as well. Might be internet connection. Okay. Gonna give a quick pause on things seen. 1 hour and a half in. Might as well do our usual short break. Gives some time for the guy to rearrange himself. As soon as he's finished up researching the weapons, we're gonna come back in to the scene where you guys will begin going towards the mines, and let's see how that will roll. Depends if you guys will take combat or not. All right, 10 minutes in, and we'll be with you guys back in a few minutes.
As always, I'm gonna be off Discord,
Okay.
so just ping me when you get back,
Will do.
and I'll be right back because Sorry for the wait.
Getting back on, finishing up the scene on with Atlas. You are researching now the weapons of the Dragon Lords. A 17 reveals you some interesting things on the old hammer of Pytor, the great king of Historia. The attacks that are made with this +1 weapon gives extra damage on to attack and damage rolls. And on Sadei, it's said that he could use the hammer to instantly teleport directly in any range he could throw the hammer in. So basically, the idea is that he throws in the hammer in a direction he wishes, and then he teleports himself to the hammer on to any direction he launches it through. So say, for example, the great King Pytor could throw in the hammer out across the open cerulean gulf to the other side of the open sea. He could teleport himself through his hammer all the way across the other side of the world. The hammer's main purpose originally was to be used to craft out more weapons. The hammer was used on by Vulcan, given by Pytor's name, his son, to forge out the legendary weapons of the Dragon Lords. So that's what Pythor's hammer is about. Do you research out the other weapons? Do you have any interest on what exactly they done? With a 17, you only get basics, but I can give you another one if you desire.
Suppose whatever he would be able to find on the weapons.
Okay. The Titan's Bane, once used out by one of the kings, is a legendary blade that was used to slay giants. The blade was used to slay out Titan kings like Gigan, Cyclops, any giant-like creature. Once the blade touched the skin, necrotic energy surrounded the body, perforating deep wounds into the giant. So basically what it does is that it would add up 2d6 necrotic damage to any giant creature it contacts with on the skin. Like each wound that it inflicts would have an extra 2d6 of damage. Okay. And I'm giving you 2 out of the 5, and that will be it. That will take most of your afternoon to research down. You can talk to the guys and let them know more on what exactly you can find on later. But that takes, conversation with the king, etc. You guys are past noon already. You see that the folks reach out to the library and take you in for a notice. And I take your token to 10. And you guys arrive in the Royal Library. You see your guys just deep in with his head on the books, reading up stories and legends of the old weapons of the Dragon Lords. What do you guys do?
Sorry, I think my brain is just now activating. What are we doing right now?
You guys arrive over. I believe you would seek out Atlas, right? Based on what was happening on. So you guys arrive on the Great Library, and then you find him deep on within the books, just searching through information and the legends of the old weapons of the Dragon Lords. What is that you guys intend to do?
We'll ask if we found what he was looking for. Find what you're looking for?
Yeah. Here, let me just like has a notepad out, and he's like quickly like scrawling on it, and is like, okay, and he like flips it one more time. One more second. And okay, and then he closes it. He's like, okay, sorry about that. I'm ready.
Okay.
Are we heading out now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we're about
It's
done.
ready, I guess. You're ready, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
Closes the book.
He closes the books, let it on the table. The guys say he will, take out the things on to their proper places. You guys move on back to Astoria and meet Jericho, I believe, finally on the south gates. He's there, chilling, close by to the wine. He would be drinking, I imagine, by now, due all the long wait. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. And yeah, you guys, do they catch you head-handed, Jericho? There's like
Maybe
two
one of them,
last kegs missing.
No,
I mean-
I had bought 21. One of them was for us. So if he went through an entire keg by himself,
Hmm.
You guys were gone for a long time.
What is alcohol poisoning? I never heard of it.
Oh god.
I'm a demigod.
You can't get drunk. Is that what you're gonna say there? Because I'm gonna make you real Constitution. Just saying.
No, I just can't die of alcohol poisoning.
All right.
Is that a challenge?
Fair enough.
all right, let's go get this over to Venyun.
Yes, that.
Just scowling grog. It's fine.
Wrong.
Okay. You guys go over then towards Grog. You see that he's chilling there. Apparently, he is eating half a goat that he found somewhere along the plains.
Goat.
Did you say gold?
Goats.
Goat.
Goats.
Okay, I think you said
That's got to be a pleasant sight.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna
Wait,
need some
is
of
this
that.
Where'd you get that goat?
You see that he looks at you and say, Why, Metal Man? Do you want my goat?
No, I'm asking because you said you had issues with the farmer to the south who had.
I
issues
found
with the
him
goat.
on the plains, thank you. And you see he looks kind of
Okay.
mad.
It's okay. Grog. We brought you
Can I have some goat?
20. We'll get you some goat.
Like soon?
Sure, soon.
Yes.
And it's 19 kegs.
So you drank 2 of them by yourself?
You guys were gone for a long time.
We weren't gone that long.
Okay, fine. 20 kegs.
Okay, so you drink. We got you 20 kegs, 20 barrels of wine. Now I got a proposition for you.
He looks over and say, What's the matter, folk want me to do?
Absolutely nothing but sit here. The king of this village is willing to give you wine every day. In exchange, all you got to do is sit there and keep the horsemen away, and don't try as much as you can to not harass the farmers.
Can I still eat the sheep?
Are they the farmer sheep?
Yes. They are my
What if-
sheep in theory.
I imagine
If
not.
I hunt them, they are my sheep. That's final.
If you hunt them? Okay, question for you then, Grog. Is it hunting when they're all located in one area and they have no way of escaping?
What do you mean? Are you saying
If
I'm
you're
not a
rich,
good
that's
hunt?
hunting.
And you see he
No.
sort of looks mad again.
I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not saying you're bad at hunting. What I'm saying is if they are all inside of a fenced-in pen, maybe like knock down the fence, let them run away, have some fun with it. That way you can claim deniability.
You
We
see
don't want him to harass the
he
farmer,
looks
but you want him to knock down the
confused.
fence?
He He looks confused and say, "What is you talk hard words? What is that?"
You'll
You know
wanna
what? Just
simplify it a little bit.
yeah. Just if you can leave the ones inside the fence alone. That's all I ask. If not, hey, I won't be here to say anyway. So, anyway, here's your wine as promised. If you're willing to, just kind of leave the farmers alone, the king will be giving you wine every day.
Good food that is easy to hunt, or free wine. Hard
no.
choice.
It is a hard choice, but at least with the wine, you don't have to worry about getting shot with arrows.
I don't like arrows.
Wine.
You have fair point. I don't like wine. I don't like arrows. They sticky to the skin.
Yeah, nobody likes anything sticking to this. But
I normally
these
like
Yeah.
to eat the horse people a lot. They taste good.
and if any come by, there you go. You could eat all
And
the
you
horse
see
people you want.
he look over to Yug for a moment and say, "I never had one of your kin before."
Yeah, that's on you, man. You gotta talk. You're the one that you speak as his language.
They're
They're
normally
not.
so small, and have hard shells. Like I kept hitting one with a stone a long time ago, and I couldn't hit the shell, couldn't crack the
Yeah.
shell.
That is why we're not edible. Sorry.
What about the green one in the back in there? I never ate that one as well. I mean,
Green one.
yes, I had the small ones in the forest before, but not as big as this. Hey, you! Are you juicy? Do you taste good? That's you, Alexandra.
I wouldn't try to eat me.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Why?
Alex. She looks bitter. She looks like she would taste
Okay.
bitter.
Yeah, I mean, would you eat a green sheep?
A green sheep sounds dumb. I never saw a green sheep before.
Because they die
Then it-
instantly.
Yeah, it must be diseased. You probably shouldn't try to eat anything green.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Except vegetables, but
I think you're trying to deceive me. Small folk try to deceive me all the time. They think I'm dumb. But I'm not dumb. Gorgas is master among my team.
There's no deceiving going on here. But just saying, free wine. You can eat all the horsemen you want. Just leave the farmers alone. Then the sticky arrows. They won't shoot them at you because you're leaving them alone, and you get wine, and you're good. And these two gentlemen here, I'm sure we're going to point to the King's Guardsmen or whatever that came with us.
Yeah, four Holyopite came along.
Yeah, and they will be the
I
ones
know
that deliver those.
those. They piked me with pointy sticks before. I don't like
They
10 as
will-
well. Can I eat 10?
No, stop trying to eat us.
They have agreed to not poke you with sticks anymore, and they will be the ones to bring you wine.
Oh, if they
Think of
bring
it
me
as a-
wine, that is fine. Then I won't eat them.
There you go. So we good? You eat all the horsemen, they bring you wine?
And all the goats in the plains, they also belong to me.
Looking at out of character, I don't know where the plains and the farms are in relation to where we
So
currently
basically,
are.
imagine like the roadside comes in along some 2-3 miles out of the city on a long road that descends down river. The plains are like some 30, 40 feet above city level that he is. So basically, he's saying like everything that moves behind him is his to hunt. You know,
Is that where
like
the farms are?
wildlife. No, that's wildlife. He's calling it like wildlife from the plains. That is
Oh,
upper
yeah, that's
city
fine.
level.
Sure. Deal.
Very well. Grog will honor this deal. And you see he hits his chest with his own fists, and the soil under him trembles for a bit. Brrr.
Chalur will hit his own chest and then hand over the barrels of wine. He'll turn to the hoplites and be like, look, there you go. You
Yeah.
can go report back to your king, and then I guess
You notice that the guys are like sweating. They really didn't like the idea of being eating.
He's not going to eat you. All you got to do is give him wine. Give him wine. Let him hunt the wildlife in that area. You're good.
You sure of that?
Oh,
One of them whisper.
If he wanted to eat you, he would have just eaten you already. But he was willing to talk. Go back, report to the king, let him make the decision. That's what you're paid to do.
They nod.
We gotta go do what we gotta go do.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop the world from burning.
You guys take over the point in there, and then getting through the south of the city. Let me get you guys onto the Heartlands map finally, as you're leaving Astoria. So which
no,
roll?
he's letting out a huge sigh of relief.
the Great Falls of Arcanelon. That's where you guys going. So you're actually going north. My bad. So you guys need to
Let me know
go
if I can
towards.
Try to roll the counter table.
Give me a moment to describe as you're leaving the city. Thank you.
Sorry. I gave it
As
myself.
you guys finish the situation down there, you remember that actually you have to cross over to the north gate of the city of Historia toward the Great Falls of Arcanelon. So you're gonna follow for the first time upriver across the city. Do you remember what King Pythor mentioned to you guys on the north? Gigants were sighted on the area. You guys found Gigants before, so you already know halfway how the combat
Three
works.
Three bonks.
Three bonks. One tree bonk. You guys got one guy that was like swinging a tree at your heads. The others were using spears.
We got mercy rolled though.
So yeah, you have that on to watch for, plus centaurs. So you already know there are centaurs still within the area of the plains, and you have to cross over towards the Great Falls of Arcanelon and follow all the way to the north of those mountains to reach towards the Mithral Mines. That's a 4-day travel, I believe. Let's see. If you follow up river, 1, 2, almost 3 days. So 2 days and a half. That's what you guys have in if you follow upstream on the river. If you're taking boats on the river itself upstream, that's a lot more days because, you know, stream current. So walk across the fields and following the river upstream, or are you actually taking the river itself?
I vote walk.
I vote walk as well.
You could get there sooner.
I vote someone carry me.
Sorry, my
Your Majesty. Sure.
hands are full of healing spells. My bad.
I vote walk.
Very well.
And it may actually drop you off a cliff or something. Who knows?
Okay. Okay,
Fail
let me
the
ask
strength
you,
check.
how you guys travel north? Usual pace, just, you know, focusing on the travel. Do you guys haste up the pace? Do you watch around your surroundings and take your time, slowing down the pace? And who is doing what? Like, who is taking watch your surroundings? Who is marking territory? Who is hunting through the woods along as you the plains?
I'll
I'm
go first because I'm the tank. I'll be the guard guy.
Okay.
I'm making sure we have food and water because that's what I do.
Okay. Okay, so who should I
I'll just go
count?
second.
So whose space of perception should I count for watching is the question then.
Not mine, I imagine. What's all yours perception modifiers?
+3. +2 actually. I think. Let me check. So
I have
off the top of my head.
+3.
It is very good though. It's +2.
So
So 12.
I think it's a tie for the highest with +3.
Okay. Thing on you, will the Torto, the patient Torto, be watching around the terrain?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Great. Me getting here.
Totally confident. For sure.
Metro Forge. There we go. There's an event right as you arrive onto the Great Falls of Caroline, right? Wind of Centaurus.
How do you open the character sheet without double clicking the token?
Go over to Actors Directory. Should be the 3 hats on the top of the right side in there. You find the icons. You click on Heroes, and you find the UG down the bottom.
Or I don't got it. I'm sorry. One more time. Real quick. Sorry.
Okay. All right, let's go for random encounters. D8s, please.
I shall roll because I always roll.
Sure, do your roll. A 5, Starduster boy.
Not an 8 for once. Not an 8 for once.
Not an 8 for once. All right, let's see what I can get in here in random encounter wise. Let's see if there's anything that is fun that I can do you guys for. Special land encounters. Yeah, you guys are in Gigant territory, so makes sense. Another encounter for Gigants could be a thing.
Oh, no.
No way. It's coming at you.
Okay.
Just a herd of chickens comes and attacks us like Legend of Zelda.
Not chickens. Not chickens.
Yeah, I thought it was. I heard chicken. I totally don't blame you. I heard chickens too.
Oh no, they're so much worse than chickens.
Depends if you're playing
Yeah.
Legend of
I
Zelda,
don't know,
bro.
man.
Just saying.
Yeah, you play Legend of Zelda.
That's
Those
fair.
things
I've never
Things are
played Legend of
monsters.
Zelda. I'm gonna be honest. I've never played Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
just don't. If you see a chicken, just don't attack it.
All
That's all
right,
I'm
got
saying.
it. You guys are walking river upstream, right? So you take your time running through the river. You guys never disclosure because that also change your pace of movement. Are you guys taking it slow or you're taking it at normal pace?
I think normal, right?
Yeah, average pace is fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, normal.
As you guys close into the first set of mountains, you hear screeches of 6 monstrous flying creatures above your heads that otherwise would interrupt your all peaceful day. Great feline-like cats circle overhead on scaly reptile wings. Uncanny human-like faces protrude from wild manes edged with barbed quills. When you see yourself over, you notice that they howl and morph malicious insults directly towards your way in common, and they say, "I see food, brothers! Prepare up for a feast!" You guys see 6 manticores flying very aggressively towards your way. What do you do?
Magic cores?
Manticores. That is
Manticores.
correct. Okay, gonna give you guys an overview on the terrain, right? You have the river on flowing upstream on towards you guys. On the downside, because they're taking the north part of the river right now, because they need to be closer into the mountains. There are some woods up north, but most of the place is plains, so there's no cover at all. You find the eventual low rock in the area. If you cross onto the other side of the river, there is more cover over to tall rocks and that sort of stuff for surroundings. But most of the place is plains, so plain field, no cover at all. And the creatures are flying some 90 feet above you guys, approaching. And they are approaching at fast speed.
It's the middle of the day. Is it or is it night?
Would be down. You guys would be traveling at least some 12 hours before that event happened. So 2 in the morning or something.
So if I were to cast dark on us, they wouldn't be able to see where we disappeared to, right? Because it's dark.
Yeah,
outside.
where it disappeared to, though, for sure.
I mean, if you guys want, I can cast darkness.
Yeah, I'd rather
To
not
hide
deal
it.
with that right now.
Yeah, it does not seem like a fruitful encounter.
Are we all within range of one another? Because if you cast darkness, we can't see each other.
Yeah, that's.
You would be close by. I would say on the minimum some 5 feet off each
Okay.
other. So
Okay, we're cool. Let's do this.
all right.
All right, then I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay. Just remove the source in there. No need to actually cast it. Because it's gonna make the template for you. Click on the ask there. No need to cast the spell. And then
I don't know how to make it go away.
just click on it. I can remove the template.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So as you create out the air of darkness onto the surroundings, you see that the creature screeches out loudly. You still hear the sound down onto the outside. And then everyone can make stealth checks at advantage. People who wear heavy armor still have disadvantage though. So normal roll and feel free to roll.
Hold
God damn
on.
it.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Stop rolling. Because I need to see how many I can do pass without trace. If
Oh.
I don't know how many key points it
Yeah,
takes
did
though.
everything already.
Both spells are concentration, so I don't believe you can.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
You still use concentration, so.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. You know, things happen.
I got a nat 20.
So disappointed.
Well, nat
Wait,
24 to Allura will go to a waste, but
It's
let's
so
see.
good.
Alexander has it. Okay, Trallura has it. Yug. Jericho might have passed it. Let's see the Manticore passive. Yeah, Jericho has it as well. And I'm missing
Earl
someone
never-
in here. Okay, 1,
Atlas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I need to get the advantage too. I got a 10 with advantage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where is Bionet roll? N8. Okay, found it.
And it
All
was
right.
advantage.
You guys pass over that first area of the terrain. The darkness shrouds you, And then when that happens, you hear out some sounds coming from the other side. It's hard to distinct because as you lose one senses, the other deafens. Not sure you guys, for the first few moments, because of the days, they deafen. So for the first few minutes, it's hard to tell. And then when you focus around, you hear that the creatures are sort of lurking around the globe. Tralur, you take your step on. You notice that if you go inside the river for a moment and you go with the flow, just forcing yourself upstream, most likely is the best passageway. You go on low cover to the river, and chunkling a little bit of the armor, trying your best to keep up with the force of the stream. Alexandra, you would have about the same opportunity crossing through the river, or you could go low, commando style, against the mud on the plains close to the riverside, and cover yourself with the earth, that sort of thing. In Jericho, I guess you just step in quickly, out of the way before they actually arrive to surround the rest of the guys. And when the first of you go out, I would say it's Bayonet because of the clunky noises. Pra, 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 pra. You see that one of the manticores go towards him and just hit him with a spike. Oh! With the tail.
Oh, of course. What does he roll?
Let's see. So the three of you take an edge of some 30 to 40 feet away before this actually happens. And you see that one of your colleagues... 13, so he misses. One of your colleagues seems to be just surrounded by three manticores that continuously hiss at him and say, "You are gonna make a fine piece of steak, robot man."
I'm not even made of steak. The worst person.
Okay, the question is, to the three of you that see your comrade in danger there now, what do you do? Any approach? Mandy, Trelor, Jericho.
Anybody else have any spells? Because that's all I can do.
Oh boy, I do not have any spells that'll matter, unless they're really scared.
Bo, Yug, and Atlas, I would say
fire.
that as soon as you leave the cloud, you face yourself with one manticore each on the terrain, and they just hiss at you. Rah!
That's amazing. Atlas is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
All right, so we are rolling down combat. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Let me prepare fuel in here. We still have that thing for the river. Let's see. I'm mulling it. I have Mitros here. I have the Crystal Caves. Land of Giants. Okay, I have it here. The river version. Did not use the map for that, so might as well use for this. I don't have plains with a river, so please ignore the forest. And let's
I
tried.
as you guys.
I tried to make a save, guys. I tried.
I
Yeah,
tried.
do-
Well, I
do
got over
really
one before.
Okay, so Trelor would be on the
Roll
river
the- roll
upstream,
the
some
10,
40
my
feet
fault.
away. I need to recast the spell now because it does make a difference where it is. Casting it here. Boom. So basically, Trelor would be here. Let me put the people here properly. Yug would be here, and I would say that Atlas would be roughly around here. 3 manticores on Bayonet, and Alexandra over here. Let me put your bird of prey in here as well. Alexandra, do you cross the river to the other side, or you stay in the same side of the margin?
I stay on the same side.
Okay, so you would be roughly around here. Okay. Get you guys into map. Pun, pun, and pun. We put up the Manticores in here. We're gonna do first star and Cowing for today. Manticore, Manticore. So 3 on Stardust the Boy. 1 just within melee range of Atlas, and 2 on Yug. Right, initiative rolls. Okay. Let's go. Okay, about the 3 of you, last chance. Are you doing anything before combat rolls?
Well, those 3, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna drop the darkness because it doesn't really matter now.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Can an assumption be made on how strong the river's current is right now?
What, sorry?
How could I tell how strong the river current is?
How strong the Manticore is?
River
The river stream.
Current.
Some maybe 20, 15 miles an hour. Like, it will drag you along if you stand, like, but if you have land on yourself and you force yourself upstream, you can manage to get a go over it. So that's basically how strong I can say it is. Yeah, I heard something in there. Anyone said anything?
Yeah, sorry. I can't. I'm clicking on initiative. I don't know how to roll it.
Oh, he rolls it for us.
He
I
rolls
roll.
initiative.
I roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the initiative for us.
Okay.
I can't believe I didn't get last this
Mage
time.
armor is set. Alexandra, anything on you before combat rolls?
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, hopefully we can do this within 20 minutes.
It's an incredibly good
Battle
movie.
music. Hydra. All right. This Manticore right here, not noticing the 3 of you from afar and prioritizing their targets, gonna move here. And let's go with a claw attack on Bayonet. A bite attack on Bayonet. Oh, baby. Anything on you, Bayonet? Tail or anything?
What's the roll?
You're not raging though, right? So you can't use that.
I'm gonna have to use the tail, yeah.
But you can't use that without the rage?
Oh yeah, shit, he's raging. I can't rage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
4?
And then, oh yeah, I take 4 damage.
Tail spike for 20. An 8.
Great.
You see it's hit you with a claw, swing it backwards, and you see its huge spiky tail, pow, hitting one against the chassis. Jericho, your turn. What are you doing?
I think Bayonet's gonna be all right there, so I'm gonna take aim at one of the Manticores that's by Yug,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna draw my bow
Mm-hmm.
and fire.
Okay, hits for a 10. Nice one.
All right, and I'm gonna call that clear for now.
All right. The second Manticore is gonna take a swig at Chug. We have turtle for dinner, buds!
No.
9 damage, bro. First swing.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm hitting hard tonight.
Oh my god.
For a 9. Ooh. Yeah, you see that it gets its bow over to the top of your shell. It scratch over your body, and then it begins to gnaw over your neck. Yeah, 3 health, bro. Watch out. Alexandra, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, so first I'm gonna move. Five, to about here.
Okay.
And then I am going to look at the one that's near Atlas, and I'm going to tell it to flee and cast command.
Okay. Go for it. Fails. All right. It's gonna take out its movements to dash through the furthest scan out of the combat. So most likely, on the other round, it may come back. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
I'm safe.
This one close to Yug though. Yug. Yug. Ooh, you sweating, bro? You sweating, bro?
You need 26 AC.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so close, so far. Yeah, you see it tries to claw you, tries to gnaw you again, and you're hard there on your shell. You stand firm. Your turn,
Did you
Yug.
take control of my token real quick? But did you take control of my token real quick?
Yeah, I did. You have 3 health. You have 3 health.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. You remember how
Then
to cast
I'm
that?
going to. I can't. I'm not on.
Sure.
Uh,
I can do that for you then.
yeah. Thank you. I would then like to withdraw into my shell, and that will end my turn.
Okay. And that should be +4, so 25 AC. Yeah, I'm hitting with a crit only now. All right. Atlas, you see yourself engaged with this mighty beast that for a moment hears out something coming from the northern area of the woods. And you see that it looks dazed, confused even. What do you do?
It's away from me now, right? It fled.
No, it flees on the beginning of its turn. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I guess I'm going to the two because this guy, my man's the turtle. He's in a bit of a trouble. So I'm gonna, if I cast Shatter right at the diagonal of these two Manticore, would it be able to hit both of them with the 10-foot radius that it has?
Sorry, which spell?
Shatter.
Shatter, yes, you would. The thing is, let me check one thing real quick. You would, I would say you would get Yug as well. That's the thing. I don't see an area where you could create the template and not get Yug, but do something for me. Go over to your spellbook, click on Shatter, and see if you can manage to get a template area that does not include Yug and respect the squares. Feel free to give it a try, but I don't see you doing Shatter without getting Yug on the sum.
I'll do it with the Shatter.
Because if you create it here, it will hit him. If you create it like here, it won't hit the other and won't hit Yug. So I kind of don't see the way they're positioned it to, you know, get only 10 and not Yug. But you can give it a go.
Quick maths in his head. He's like, I really want to help, but that won't work out. So he's just going to cast Shatter on the one that's right next to him.
Okay.
Poor turtle. Poor turtle. Not off to a great start.
Okay. Which fails, nice. So yeah, he moves his hand in the direction, and then this small little bead flies out and cracks and shatters with a loud piercing noise.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, yeah, okay, as a bonus action, his like form starts to like shift into like this weird acrylic blur, and 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20 feet right over here. He face steps into that area.
Okay, thought you would do that. Face step as a ratio trait still count as the spell per se, so you can't do that because you already casted the leveled spell. Overall rules, page 158, if I remember, say you can't cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn. So
Okay.
feel free to do anything else with your bonus action that is not a leveled spell.
I don't really want to. The only thing I would want to do is move. That should be it for now. Thank you.
Okay. See. Bayonet, your turn, bro. What are you doing?
Yes, that's my turn. I'm gonna activate Rage,
Okay.
because honestly, if we're gonna go in, we're going all in.
Go there. Features, rage, do your thing.
Yep, raged. I'm gonna attack the one that's attacked me. This one. Ruckus attack, because why not? Normal. 14 damage.
Holy shit.
I'm
Yeah.
also activating my tail for what's worth.
Okay. Nice call. You hitting hard. You get one of the size of the pollen there. The guy is bleeding. Trollur, you're up, bro. You're upstream. Moving upward from where you are is difficult terrain. Moving downwards is considered no rule because of how the stream is moving.
Okay, I am going to here. And then I am going to attack him with my helmet. Where's everybody? Yep. That's it. I can't do it. I don't have any.
Okay. You hitting hard.
You can-
Boom.
He missed. Did he miss?
He
Yeah,
missed.
I missed.
Okay, you can. I'm gonna use my reaction, Chronal Shift. You can roll that again.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll again then.
Oh, Chronomancy Wizard, or whatever that's called.
Chronology.
Yeah, that.
Missed again.
So that's a hit.
Yeah,
Is
that
it?
hits.
Just hit.
Oh, I forgot I had. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. Okay, so it hits. And now to roll damage.
Ooh, 17.
And for good measure, I'm going to throw a Divine Smite on top of that.
Go for it.
Roll.
Plus 18 radiant more. Alright.
11 radiant. Yep.
Yeah, 11
Oh,
radiant,
yeah.
sorry.
28 total damage done to that guy. And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay. This Manticore right here is gonna keep its interest. Gonna move on towards Bayonet. And let's see what I give.
You have advantage, by the way, but not that it matters. But I'm
Mhm.
gonna roll. You know the deal by now. But
Mhm.
tail.
Go for it. Roll the d8.
Tail is gonna be 1d8. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's gonna be 16 to 7. That'd be 23. So that doesn't hit.
Okay. Rough boy, huh? Okay, have the advantage, huh? Ooh,
Yeah.
baby! Ooh.
Correct. I can be saved by that anyway. No.
You don't have to sound so happy about it.
It's only 9 damage though, but that doesn't.
Yeah, that's 4. You see that it begins to gnaw on against the chassis. Okay, it is one seeing the new cloaked figure in there is gonna approach in and gonna try a claw attack against Alexandra. Shoot. 24. Any reactions? Anything you wanna do?
No.
Hitting for 7.
Cool.
Bite
Moral
attack.
support.
No, not disadvantage. Wouldn't hit anyway. A 3 and a fucking 4. Tail spike. 17. For
Barely,
a
yep.
9. Yeah, you see that it hits him again. You see that the spikes connecting against your back. This guy is gonna fly 60 feet out of the map and complete its command.
Bye bye.
Land. Oh,
The
no,
Stint Fey.
yeah.
What's the Stint Fey doing?
I'm gonna have it come in over here. Oh, it's gonna try and move me too. There we go. Yep. And then on this buddy that just hit me,
Mm-hmm.
use its Pinion Storm.
Okay.
It misses.
All right. That's it for him?
No, that's his turn. Yep.
Okay. Anchor parting here, guys. Thanks, Twitch. You guys are awesome. See you guys next session. Calling.